What is up, guys? I am Virtual and I'm speaking much quieter today, so microphone's actually in view of the camera this time. Because I'm back with another Will You Push the Button. I haven't done one of these in a little while, and I know that a couple people out there actually really enjoy these videos, or rather, my replies to them, because they're weird and apparently different to everyone else's. Don't see how, but fair enough. But without any further waiting, let's get straight into this one, because it's actually thrown me into a really interesting one already. You'll discover the key to world peace. No one you communicate it to will be able to understand the concept clearly enough to accept it. You don't really actually know how that feels. Not with something as complicated as world peace, but not actually being able to explain something to someone in a concept that they'll be able to understand is something I do anyway. I just have to talk to my mum about computers. Sorry, Mum. But yeah, it's true. I did college courses and all sorts. I can break computers and fix computers like that. My mum has just about... her limitations are using the internet, and that is it. Pretty much. Which isn't a bad thing, mind you. That's perfectly fine, but trying to explain to her how to do this, which is something that was really simple to me, not quite so much for her. So I already kind of know the whole not being able to explain something to someone when they can't understand the concept. When it was, well, something that would be as important as world peace, that might be slightly frustrating. So as much as this is a good thing, I won't, because it would frustrate me. And besides, what's the point in knowing the key to world peace if you can't communicate it to anyone? It's a good one, though. Good one to start with. Oh good, I do have I kind of had a panic then. I just thought I hadn't swapped the microphones over, because for some reason, despite this microphone actually being my default communication one, Windows seems to prefer the one on my headset for some reason. Don't ask me why it's Windows. I give up with understanding Windows. You can control most of your dreams. 1 out of 10, you'll have no control and it will be a terrible nightmare. No. I'm just outright gonna click I will not on this, because I can lucid dream. So I can control all of my dreams already, not a problem. And it's not 1 out of 10, it's all of them, every time, whenever the hell I want. And it's quite easy to do once you get the hang of it. And it's just, the trick is knowing that you're in a dream. And there's a couple of things you can do for that, which, if you ever want to look it up, I'll stick something in the description. I'm not sure what, but I'll shove a link of some description in the description that will explain lucid dreaming a bit better, because I'm no good at explaining it. But no, why would I swap being able to control all of my dreams to 1 out of 10 will be uncontrollable and horrible nightmare? That'd suck. No, go away. You have unlimited superpowers, but you can never find happiness. Well, that's pretty plain and simple. No, because what's the point in having superpowers if you're never happy with it? Simple. It's a simple fact right there. I mean, if you're not happy about it, it's going to degrade your mind up here, and then there's no point in having the superpowers. So, no. I'm with the 42% of people have prostate. I was reading that back to front the whole time. Fair enough. Yeah, I'd say that was a good one, because, yeah. Your children would be genius. You would be a heroin addict. Do you know what? Screw it. Kids would be a genius. What do I care? I mean, if the kids were a genius, then it wouldn't be a problem because maybe they'd be able to find a way to help me. If they're that smart. See? You don't always have to help yourself. Sometimes if you help if you do something that helps them without them even realising it, they'll kind of help you, I guess. That's how the world works, right? Carrying on. You can become the opposite gender at any time you'd like. Your pubic hair grows 15 inches every single day for the rest of your life. I'm just gonna point something out here. Does anyone actually understand the concept of how long 15 inches actually is? Because if memory serves, from there to there, you can't even see that, from tip there to this bit here, I believe that's actually an inch, or something to do with the measurement of your thumb is an inch. I can't remember exactly what it is now, but I learnt that in DT class at school. So, like, I mean, even if you just use like the tip, half of the tip of your thumb, like from where my finger is, so there, 15 of those. That's long, like really long. Like 15 inches is, I think that's actually longer than your standard school ruler. So no, screw that. Constantly be going, like, you would shred any scissors or anything, because, you know, hair does actually break scissors, believe it or not. It just takes a very long time usually, and of course you're using them constantly. That's why razors go blunt. Camera, what are you doing? I didn't tell you could focus out on me. Yeah, I wish I could turn that off, by the way, but I can't. It's just something that's built straight into the camera, and it just kind of does it of its own accord. Which, I suppose, isn't really too much of an issue normally. I just opened a weak shop. That's a very, oh, okay. I'm going to have to move the screen down on this one, so bear with me. There we go. Now you can actually read this, hopefully. You are now a character in favourite video game. The graphics are exactly how you want it, but the gameplay remains the same. But okay, that's incorrect use of a but there, but fair enough. Remains the same, but there will be enough content for the rest of your life. You only get one life. See, that could be a problem with my favourite video game. That would not be a good thing. That would really not be a good thing, because I would probably get into trouble with a troll or something, or a giant, and if anyone wants to know what this is, I would probably take an arrow to the knee quite quickly, and that should give you a good clue as to what game it is. So, no, one life would not be safe enough. Alright, let's bring that back up. It's a good one, though. That's a good point, actually. Pokemon can't die, so yeah, you live forever. It'd suck, though, because you get to a point where you caught everything, and it's like, now what do I do? I have, like, all these hundreds, like 700 odd Pokemon, and I have nothing to do with them. You have the ability to teleport once a day. You can't choose where you'll go. Ooh. Well, that'd be interesting. Albeit rather inconvenient, it would be interesting. I wouldn't do it, though, on the simple fact that where it doesn't state that it would be somewhere on the planet, I could kind of teleport and just end out in space, which would suck immensely. So no, I'd rather not be out in the deep, cold depths of space, thank you. We develop a completely clean and efficient energy source. All existing workers in the power industry lose their jobs. I'm pretty sure I've already done this one. And I'm also fairly certain that I pressed the button on that one as well, because, I mean, to be fair, not all the workers would lose their job, because you still have to have people to look after the clean, efficient energy source. You know, still need maintenance regardless of what it was, so you'd still have to have people working for that. But it's completely clean and efficient. What's not to like about that? So I'm just gonna go on that. I think I've done that one before anyway. You win any argument, your opinion will always be wrong. Ah, okay. Just gonna point something out here. One, I think there's only like 3 arguments that I can think of off the top of my head that I've ever actually lost, and all 3 of those happen to be to my mum. Funny enough. Apart from the bit about your opinion always being wrong, that in itself is actually incorrect, considering that you cannot have a wrong opinion. If it's your own opinion, it can't be wrong. It doesn't work that way. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and no opinion is technically wrong, because if it's your opinion, it can't be wrong. So, do you know what? Yeah, I'll start. Screw it, because that second part's actually completely negligible, since you cannot have, in your own view, you cannot have a wrong opinion. So, I mean, to everyone else it might be wrong, but who cares? You win any argument anyway, so it's like if someone argues with you about it being wrong, they'll lose. How could you not like that? You get a new life and your body will be exactly how you want it. The old will still be alive, however you... Oh, wait. The old you will still be alive, however you can meet them or anyone you knew in your past life. Ooh! Ooh, now that is actually a really interesting question. So basically you would pretty much just spawn, you'd just kind of appear. You'd have a completely new life, completely new body, exactly as you want it, and all of that jazz. But your original body would still be alive, and everyone that you knew beforehand, while you were in that body, would also be, you could also go and meet them, as well as that original body. That would actually be interesting. I would like to see what would happen if I could do that. You know, just pop out somewhere and have a body I want and all that stuff, and then come back to here and find out what the hell this version of me is doing. Oh god, I think my brain may have actually just exploded thinking about that. So if it's good enough to make my brain explode, then yeah, that deserves a button push. You will live a good and peaceful life. The person you love the most won't be a part of it. Do you know what, I'm actually going to skip out on this one, so I'll be right back. Yep, I'm back. Right, so, yeah, was it 14 minutes? I'll just mentally note that so I can edit that out. There is a reason that I skipped that out, and anyone who knows me as a friend, like closely as a friend, like IRL, will probably know why I skipped that one out as well. But without it, it's quite personal, so yeah. You'll get a random superpower. You become small, talking animal psychic with the last friend you touched. Hey? I would be a small talking... I am just on the being a small talking animal. That would be freaking awesome. I would be the only animal in the world that could talk. That'd be amazing. And freak people out. Just can go there and he's like, hey, yeah, I'm an animal. I can talk like you. Why are you running away? Why are you screaming? I'd love that. That'd be amazing. Probably just me, but oh well. You can be as rich as you want. You have a 10% chance. Alright, you have a 10% chances to die immediately. Ooh. And 10% isn't actually a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's not much of it. I mean, that's pretty much just a gamble. I mean, do you think that you would be unlucky enough to hit that 10% chance? And also, is this just a one-off thing that you can do this and this happens just once? Or is this something that you have to continuously do? Like, say every time you run out of money, you can just do it again. But it's another 10% on top of that. So, like, every time you'd be as rich as you wanted, you would have a 10% chance to die. Because that's not really clarified to me. But if it was just the once, you know what, yeah, I'd take that 10% chance, because 10% isn't a lot. I mean, that's literally a 1 in 10 chance. Which, I don't think my luck's that bad. Okay, I'm not going to cut that little section there as well, because I was just reading some of these comments. They were offensive, but kind of funny. Become more powerful, you are vulnerable against water. Okay, so you would become all powerful. Oh no, my greatest weakness is water. You could never have a shower again. You'd never be able to go to a hot spring. Oh god, you'd never be able to drink anything. Because pretty much everything that we drink has some form of water in it. You know, even if it's just the tiniest percentage. That would suck. No. So water is that, and plus the human body is actually like partly water as well. So you'd literally be vulnerable to yourself. That would not be good. It's a good one, but you know it wouldn't end up good for you. Become leader of the world. You have to solve stressful and social economical problems within your world and always have to live in fear of being assassinated. Ah. Well, that kind of depends, because this one, I mean, if the way it's telling it, I'm seeing it as you wouldn't be leader of Earth, you'd be leader of a completely different planet, which means technically, you know, that'd be a different race altogether. Which, if you had some, like, even if it was a bunch of actual humans, they may not necessarily follow the same social patterns as humans here, which means that bit doesn't even apply. As for the stressful social economical problems, that's kind of part of the job, you know, the whole world leader thing, it's kind of just part of it, so screw it. Why not? Become a vampire, but you sparkle. No, I cannot say no enough times to that. Oh god, okay, this is another long one, so I'm gonna have to move this down again. Ooh, oh okay. We're going a lot further down this time. In fact, that's actually almost went into my taskbar there. Whoops. In 6 months, the boy/girl of your dreams will fall in love with you. You will have a practically perfect relationship for the rest of your life. If you want kids, a suburban house, a family pet, and any of the popular domestic trappings, those things will come to you. Exactly. Exactly. Is there more? Exactly how you imagined. If you don't want these things, your partner won't want them either. Okay, wow, that was a bit of a essay. You become a non-exclusive paedophile, and I should have read the downside to this first. There you go. That's the automatic one on that. Just on that bad side alone, that is all I need to do. That's all I needed to read was that first line. And that was it. That made my mind up for me. Valve finally, I've already done this one as well. Valve finally releases Half-Life 3. It's a letdown, universally panned, and not very fun to play. Oh, because I've not actually played any of the Half-Life, so I don't really care. Sorry to all you Half-Life lovers out there, but I've never played Half-Life, so I don't actually know what I'm missing out on. Actually, looking at the time, gonna make this the last question. And it does look like a good one. So let's have a look. You escape to a dream world where you live for hundreds of years with everything you want comes true. Everyone you ever meet thinks you're worse than Hitler and will spit on your grave. Oh. Wait. But if you escape to a dream world, oh, escape to a dream world, not your dream world. Okay, that was me misreading that. No, mind me, my eye's not working properly again. I don't know, because even if it's a dream mode, that dream mode may not actually be too great, you know. Dream mode's still bound to have problems. And besides, anything too good to be true probably is. So, yeah, no, not doing it. And actually, do you know what? Screw it. We'll fit one more in. You have the perfect girlfriend. Everything is perfect, and you have perfect children. Okay, that's a lot of use of the word "perfect" there. The girlfriend's name will be Ho, and the kid's names will be Gaylord, and the surname is Fucker. Yes, I would do that. I know it would be cruel, but it would be so freaking hilarious. Oh, that would be brilliant. That would be so funny. Because, I mean, they're just words. Like, it would just be a name, but... oh, God. Watching people's faces as, like, they went through their names would be amazing. Just as their faces go from normal to absolutely horrified. So on that note, thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, stay tuned as always, and I will see you in the next video.